Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. It's 2.5 hours long, and this feels epic. Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies and welcome to my movie review of Army of the Dead, directed by Zack Snyder. This is a zombie heist movie. I don't know if that's a brand new genre, but maybe. Well, we'll wait and see. Let's see if we get a bunch of zombie heist movies coming out over the next few years. So just before we get into the movie review, let me give you a quick plot outline. After a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever. It's directed by Zack Snyder and it stars Dave Bautista, Purnell, Omari Hardwick, Anna de la Reguera and Theo Rossi. So I like how the film opens. We get straight into the action. We open up on a highway and things kick off right from the get-go. And like we already know, you shouldn't text and drive. And this film also shows us there are other things that you shouldn't be doing whilst driving because it's not helpful and it may lead to an explosion. Just remember that. So there is a large amount of money to take from a vault in Las Vegas. And just like every heist movie, before you can carry out that heist, you need to build a team that have different skill sets. Someone who is great at cracking safes, someone who's really good with guns, someone who can fly a helicopter. You need all of these skills. So the first half hour consists of building that team. And we get to meet lots of interesting characters, people with a huge set of skills, and they're all going to get paid different amounts of money by Scott Ward, who is the guy who is leading this team of mercenaries. And there's a good mix of characters, which on the face of it makes you think, if you've got 8 people in your team and you're going into the middle of a zombie apocalypse, chances are, based on other movies I've seen, not all will make it out alive. Maybe someone might die around the 45-minute mark. Maybe someone might die then around the hour mark. Just saying, this might happen. You've got a mix of zombies. You've got some that are really fast. You've got some that are a little bit slower. You've got some that are good at fighting. You've got some that are intelligent. You've got some that want to bite you immediately. There are some that want to taunt you and scream in your face before biting you. However, none of them offered something that I'd not seen before. If you've seen any zombie movie in the past 20, 30 years, or zombie TV show, shout out to The Walking Dead, you've seen these zombies before. There's nothing massively new that you're going to see in this film. So whilst there's not necessarily anything brand new or unique about how these zombies operate and do their thing, I still think the idea of breaking into a Las Vegas vault that just happens to be in the middle of a zombie apocalypse works really well. It's a really good idea. And then once you've got that idea, it's about the execution of that. And this film has been executed really well. So it looks great. The action sequences are fantastic. There are moments when you're probably on the edge of your seat a little bit. There's a decent story. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's a really good Netflix movie, and it would have been interesting to watch this on the big screen. Had I waited a week, I probably could have watched it on the big screen as well. I think just one of my main problems with this film is the running time, because for a zombie movie, 2.5 hours is long. There are some plot holes, but then even as I'm saying that, I'm thinking plot holes. It's a zombie movie, who cares, Marcus? But anyway, but something that jumped out to me, the main guy who kicks all of this off, he's a guy called Tanaka. He's a casino owner, and he's the guy that approaches Scott Ward and says, hey, I've got a casino that is surrounded by zombies in Vegas, and in my casino, in the vault in my casino, there is $200 million in cash that is just sat there, locked up in a safe. Now, I've already been reimbursed by the insurance companies for my $200 million, but if you can go in and get the cash, get my $200 million out, I will give you $50 million. All you've got to do is to go in and crack the safe, take someone who can crack a safe, and I will give you a cut of that money. Okay, well, hang on. If you own that casino and you own that vault, why do you need someone to crack the safe? You could just tell Scott Ward and his mates the code and they could just open it. So why do you need someone to crack the safe if you own the safe? I've got a bank account with a debit card and a PIN number. If I wanted someone to go to the cash point and get me some cash out, I wouldn't say break into the bank. I'd say, here's my PIN number. Just put the card in. You'll be fine. There are commonplace movie tropes which are typical for a film like this. For example, we've got Ward and his daughter, and they have a strained relationship, but then as he goes into this zombie apocalypse ready for war, somehow his daughter ends up tagging along. He's trained for combat, she's not. Would you take your daughter into the middle of a zombie apocalypse? No, you wouldn't, but that happens. There's an attempt at some emotive moments away from the action. We get to look closer at this father-daughter relationship, and they discuss why they've grown apart and how they can maybe grow closer together. Didn't work really for me, if I'm being honest. There's a guy who's an absolutely nasty piece of work played by Theo Rossi. Horrible, horrible guy. And he's probably the first character that you think, if you all come up and you meet some zombies, I hope he gets bitten first. In fact, I hope the zombies eat him slowly. There's also an attempt at some romance as well, but didn't massively work for me. Snyder likes to make long movies. He likes to take his time with it. This is 2.5 hours long, and I feel like this movie could have been 100 minutes long, could have been 2 hours long, and it could have said all it needed to say and do within that time frame. I think 100 minutes would have worked perfectly, and it would have done what it needed to do. I think it's hard to make an original zombie movie. I think one of the best original zombie movies was 28 Days Later by Danny Boyle. But with Snyder coming to this, I had a lot of hope for it, and it is a good movie. It's enjoyable, it's fun, and I think as long as you don't take it too seriously, you'll enjoy it for what it is. I just wish the movie could have shaved off maybe 40 minutes or so. That would have made it a bit sharper and a bit better. Nevertheless, because I enjoyed the movie and I've just had a birthday and I'm feeling good about life, my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for this movie is 3.5 stars. So this is the stage of the review where I pass the baton over to you and I ask you what you thought of the movie. When it was finished, did you want more Army of the Dead? Or was it on for so long that you were just ready for bed? Do you think Zack Snyder has made a fantastic zombie flick, or do you think it all just made you feel a little bit sick? Please let me know, and let me know by leaving a comment. Can I ask you to give this video a like if you've enjoyed it? If you didn't enjoy it, just give it a like anyway. And also, if you do like movie reviews and trailer reactions and film discussion, can I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and to also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a brand new video. Thank you for watching my movie review for Army of the Dead. I appreciate your time. Please tune in for the next time that I release a brand new video. So until then, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.